So over the weekend, 9-year-old Felicia
Prussia.
Prussia,
Mm-hmm.
Prussia, um, and 13-year-old Winche Barrett, they were abducted in
I said
Bath.
Prussia, but maybe it's Perusha. I'm not sure.
And could just Russia with a piece, a Prussia
Yeah.
for real.
So I'm not sure. Mm-hmm.
Sorry if I'm mispronouncing the name.
Yeah.
But yeah, Felicia Prussia and Winche Barrett, they were abducted in Bath, St. Thomas, and found over the weekend. It was just yesterday that Winche was found, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're about abducted over the weekend, basically. The search for the suspected abductor, Davian Bryan, is still ongoing. But right now, I just want to give me a shout out to the people of Bath and the authorities involved
I
with
think even
finding these two young women.
I think even Portland people got involved and Portland
I
police.
feel applaud them. I saw like St. Thomas people like popcorn, even them take a shot at the police. And I said like basically I'm have strength for them shit there. Need to go find the girl them and shit like that. Yeah.
Well, they did find them. Well, they took a community effort.
It did take a community
yeah.
effort, and I
And this is
want to
what
applaud
this
the
is
effort.
what it's about. Like, it's weird because when I saw the still of what looked like CCTV video of the abductor and the girl, I'm like, it just seemed weird because they were walking. It never looked like there was any sort of struggle. Like, it almost looked like he was in hand on shoulder walking with her. So it's just like, okay, that's weird. That's very weird.
This whole thing was weird, even the sequence of events, because first it was the 9-year-old Felicia that got abducted, then the community search, and then find her, and then a little bit after that, you say, yo, the said brother, suspected brother, take a next girl.
And I'm like, is he on crack? Like, you're literally
Within
the most wanted man in Jamaica right at this moment.
Exactly.
And you're gonna literally, you're not even like, say, fine, you let her go, you think that would be the end of it, and then you abduct somebody else right away.
Apparently she was abducted from her home too. Like she was in her home.
I don't understand it.
And then the 13-year-old, she was in the bushes like a feed pigs or something like so. It's crazy. And then within the same area. And I wonder, like, what the f going on St. Thomas?
Just what is happening in the country, not just St. Thomas, in the country, because enough people are get abducted and taken away from their homes. Probably no, some that we don't know. Just recently, there was like another producer, I think. His sister got, is it producer or
I'm the
what name again? Can't remember. It's like a brown girl. What shit? Wait. I think he worked with Twins Are Twins.
Tough Crackers.
Tough Crackers.
Yeah.
Yeah, his sister, I think, got abducted recently. There wasn't any sort of galvanizing effort to find her.
Well, I did see people posting, his
but
post.
there wasn't a community galvanized effort.
I didn't see that. I don't know if that happened. We
don't know if she's found.
Don't know if she's found. I don't know
the end story of that.
Let me see. But I don't really want to bunch this up or group this up, but I've always said that human trafficking are one of the most underreported crimes.
I remember you did something about it in high school, right?
In high school.
University.
That
was like your thesis or something?
Yeah, something like that. Like it had to do with my final project. This is a serious problem. And I was glad to see the community effort that took place in finding these girls, young girls. You know what I mean? Last we heard they were at the hospital. Did they find, was it reported that there were bruises or anything like that?
No, well, they're hospitalized for investigation if there was any sort of sexual assault. And of course, them have to do them psychoanalysis, emotional analysis to find out if they're okay.
Of course.
And I guess to do other checks. Like them police investigation, what happened. How did he abduct you? What did he say? Did he have a weapon? Where did you go? Can you recount where? Can you name where you went? When you went, what were some of the things that happened? So things like that. It's going to be a whole long thing, and I don't think it's going to be an immediate findings, because it's going to take some time for them to even just like recalibrate and kind of decompress and kind of just have be on an emotional flat line, if you understand what I mean. If you're gonna get things emotionally in check before they can probably do that sort of other work too.
Emotional decompression, if you will.
Yeah.
The suspected abductor, was he ID based on the CCTV footage?
Me no know. That I can't tell you, because I was saying the same thing. I'm like, are we sure this is the person?
Exactly.
Because I couldn't even identify that it was a young girl in the CCTV. That's why I said it's almost like a silhouette of him just walking hand to shoulder, like all fine. There was no sign of a struggle or there was any sort of resistance. Like I didn't see that, albeit it was a still that I saw. But
there's a 200,000 reward now offered for him.
And his family in Portland is saying that they have to flee. They're considering fleeing the community because,
I see the mother must dep on video, like must dep on the news. I say, "Yo, have mercy upon him," and shit like that.
Well, I've never been for jungle justice.
Me neither, because once they find that people are out for blood.
And I've never, and I don't, and again,
I don't see the police. I don't see the police quelling these bloodthirsty people.
Are we sure it's him? Are we sure?
I just want them to watch Halloween Kills. I miss the mom mentality and how far left that can go. You see me?
Are we sure it's him?
Like him, him forget some community beating still, like, but
I mean, I don't have a problem with the beating, but I'm not for death.
I'm not too sure about that.
Like, I think, but then again, is it him? You have to ask these questions. You have to take a step back and ask these questions.
But the fact that
tempers are running high, true, and emotions are.
But it seems like he's deliberately on the run, which I'm thinking, of course, raise suspicion.
It does. But then it's gonna raise suspicion if people are saying it's me.
That is true.
Like, it's like, wait.
But it's like in them cases, like if you're a person of interest,
yeah,
just turn yourself in. If you know say innocent.
I guess maybe the best thing for him to do is probably to find like a Portland or St. Mary police, like where him not have, and
or the people them not there have a bloodlust.
Yeah, or can easily identify him, but can be like, listen.
Because if him go on police station at St. Thomas,
it's over.
Him done.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, him need to find like a St. Mary or Portland in that region, and be like, bro, they're saying it's me, but it's not me. I just need you to like carry me in so you can probably like identify, do the eyewitness thing, but the victim's finger like point me out and like say it's me or whatever. So yeah.
Well, now I'm considered a fugitive from justice. So that's a God go with him, but if I you, not sure that I'll. Oh yeah, shout out to the JCF. Over 100 police personnel was a part of a multi-agency search to locate Miss Barrett. I'm guessing that the effort was similar with
Winshay.
With Felicia. Sorry. I'm just give thanks to the two of them get found, man, because it
could have ended. It could have
been much worse.
Yeah, and I'm glad for the quick response of everybody. Like, they couldn't find
quick
her.
And purposeful.
Yeah, in the night, and they never wait till like morning before them find her. They literally got on it the same time. But there's so many questions I have. That's why I don't want them to kill him. Because I just need answers. I think that's what needs to happen. Like, is this the first person you've
it's
abducted?
Supposed to be involved in a ring. Because something we're going to talk about, we're going to touch
Is this the first person you've abducted?
When I heard the news of the fucking cult who sacrifice people, my mind, for some reason, connect with this. I say, suppose them are part of the abduction, and them are, kidnap and abduct kids for them sacrificial, rituals. Not just kids, and them
people, because big grown people are getting abducted too.
Give thanks for life.